Hey y'all! Well, we got our Made in China mystery box. Well, it's probably not a mystery to you because you read the title to the video or you wouldn't be watching, but we'll pretend it's a mystery box. And so, I don't know what this thing even looks like. I haven't done many reviews on it. I've had, the owner of this thing sent me a bunch of links to mod videos or mod suggestions people have done and stuff, and I'm just gonna do my own thing here and do my own kind of checkout of what the inside of this thing looks like, and I didn't want my opinion tainted by other people's opinions of this. And so here we go. Ta-da! Well, when we drop over here, we got foam and some sort of a headphone adapter cable of some sort. Have to do some more research on that. And then there is the unit itself. It's a Musical Paradise MP301. And trust me, guys, I get tons of emails about this little box. People asking about it. And it's like, I have no idea if this thing's any good or not. And so, when somebody offered to send me one, I was like, send it away. And then they also sent a whole bunch of different driver tubes, because my understanding is this thing does use kind of an oddball driver tube. And let's see, it uses 6SD7 GT. And so they sent a whole bunch of these of different flavors. We'll go through those here in a minute. 6SJ7 GT. There must be like a family of tubes you can use with this thing. And then here, and then here are some RCA. What are these things? Are these 5693s? Now, I can tell you historically, at least when I was messing with that 6SQ7 amp, I never found any of these metal tubes that really sounded good. But hey, this may be a new revelation here that this is something different. And then, what have we got here? We got more tubes. Maybe these are the ones it came with. Yeah, these are probably what it came with. Some funky China ones. So, we'll compare all those together. The interesting thing, too, is I really haven't got that deep into my headphone listening. I bought a pair of headphones that you guys recommended would be a good starting place, and I haven't really sat down and listened to them. And so this little guy might be a good. And then 6J8PJ. No idea what these are. I don't know if these are the output tubes that it came with. And then those other ones were the driver tubes. I think he did say that EL34 tubes will work in this thing. Yeah, I'm going to have to do some reading on this to see which one of these was. These may all be driver tubes. That may be what he said, is just a slew of a bunch of different driver tubes. Because I told him I've got a pile of EL34s and KT77s and 6CA7s and all that kind of stuff. So that looks like it for what was in the box. And so let's take a little look at. We'll spread our little tubes out here. And again, these are little Coke bottle shaped Made in China tubes. These things scare me. I've had too many of these things that get flowing grid current and just wipe out amplifiers. That's what happened to the, what was it? What amp was that somebody sent me recently? I think it was a A12. No, it was that Noob Sound 6P1 that roasted the guts of it from using the China tubes, and they had a bunch of grid current. So these are 6SD7 GTs. Have to do some reading on that. And these are the U.S. Army. These are those JAN tubes. And then these are Sylvanias, which, let's see what these look like. See if these are those, you know, Coke bottle shaped ones, or if they're more the standard, you know, round type tubes we're more accustomed to. Yeah, they're more like that. So I think all of these are driver tubes that they sent. So obviously we have a lot of experimenting to do and listening to do to this guy. And so on the back we have, it's got our 110 240 volt switch. It's got, looks like 2 sets of inputs. They're switchable. It's got some plastic binding posts, which, yeah, they look like they're brass on the inside, so I'm sure they're fine. As far as connectivity, they're kind of the skinnier type, but they'll work. And then, because it is a pretty small amp, and then I'm assuming that this must be the power transformer, and that the output transformers are inside the unit itself. I mean, this thing weighs maybe 6 pounds. I'm not sure why it needs these 2 big handles on it. I mean, what are you going to carry it around like this? And I don't know. Anyway, that seems kind of silly. So it's got headphone or speakers, and then you got your 2 inputs and a volume control. And pretty basic controls, no tone controls, which I like. And like I said, this is the MP301 Mark III integrated tube amplifier. And then we got 2 capacitors sticking up to the top here. I guess, I don't know if they're just not room inside, or if they just wanted to have that look cool, having them stick up like that. So anyway, that's kind of the unboxing of this. That's not going to be a real long video. Like I normally do, I'm going to play around with listening to this thing with both speakers and headphones. And this thing's been used, so it shouldn't need to be like burned in or anything. It should be good to go. And I've got all kinds of tubes I need to do. He didn't send the manual with it, I don't think. Unless, oh, here's another little goodie bag here. Let's see what's in here. There we go. He said there was some other kind of a little adapter thing he was going to send. And that may be what this is. It's wrapped up. Okay. Come on. I hope there's something in here. Big nothing. That was a letdown, wasn't it? It's like, come on. It's all taped up. It was all wrapped up and taped up. And then there was nothing inside it. Well, that was a letdown. Anyway, yeah, that's the unboxing. And again, if you buy a new one, it's not going to be probably packaged like this. And this clearly comes with a bunch of tubes that you're not going to get if you buy one from the store, because the guy that he did an actual review on it, I'll put a link below to his YouTube channel and his review. And I'm not going to watch it until I do my review of it, because I don't want his evaluation to impact what I'm hearing, which is easy to do. And then obviously we're going to hook this thing up to the Analog Discovery 2 and do some measurements on it and see what it sounds like with headphones versus speakers, and do kind of that evaluation too. But yeah, I just wanted to get this out there for a little unboxing, and we'll get more on this soon. If you want to see more about this, please subscribe to the channel. Please like the video. Thanks to all you folks that support me through Patreon or donations, or just watching my channel and being a subscriber. That helps everything. So anyway, until we get back on this, have a nice day.